individually wrapped, each one in like cling film. That's well strange. Why would they do that? Right, so I wanted to do some more Buggy related things. I've actually found out what it's called actually now. I've done a bit of looking on the internet, and it's called a Pacer P900. Originally powered by a Honda, I think it's a GTX or something like that, 270cc single cylinder 4-stroke engine. That must have been what was on it when I found it. But anyway, so it is a production thing. It's not custom built by somebody, because I've seen loads of them on YouTube flying about, and there's loads of them on the internet if you just Google that name. So anyway, so it is sort of professionally made as such, if you will. But the problem I had was I needed some grinding discs and I needed some MIG wire. Didn't have any of those, and whenever I have any spare time, the shops are closed because I go to work early and come home late. So I ordered some. It's supposed to turn up yesterday, Friday. Never turned up. So hopefully it will turn up today, and then I can get on with this. But in the meantime, I'm going to have a little tidy up. I'm going to have a look around and have a tidy up, because there's a big mess everywhere. Everywhere's messy. So I'm literally going to have a tidy up while I wait. I need to get this cleaned out really, because I want to do some more microwave videos blowing stuff up. I did leave this out in the rain, but it does still work. But last time, that channel Microwave Me, or whatever it's called, no, the Microwave Show I think it's called, actually, not Microwave Me, the Microwave Show, they criticised me for all the stuff inside it, so I need to clean it out. And I'll clean it out and put some stuff in there, but I need to do that. That's on my job list to do. Oh, so far I've decided to move this back onto its bottom that it's supposed to go on, and I'm just going to use that on there. This was like my RC chest or whatever, box, RC box. You know, it's got a load of things that don't work, and some scissors, other bits and bobs in there, but it was like my RC one. It's got nothing in it, look. I never done any bloody RCing, did I? Made up my RC channel, bought a load of bloody RC cars that I've now sold, and never done any RCing. Oh shit, I was meant to sell that with the thing. Oh, never mind. That's long gone now. That's long gone, that flux. What have we got here? Oh no, we've got some LiPo batteries. A few LiPos, LiPo charging bag, a few wheels, toolkit, small wheels, castle link. I bet I didn't give that to the guy when I sold the truck. I was meant to give it to the guy, but I didn't. Oh, some more LiPos in there, look. More LiPo batteries in there. Blimey. Alright, well, super glue, glow plug chargers, Velcro, an instruction book, no instruction manuals, all the instruction manuals. Keep your hands off my tools. Huh. Oh, this bottom one was my TIG welding tray, drawer. Oh, got my TIG gun in it, and gas wire, tubing, sorry, gas wire, what's wrong with me? Drill bits, sandpaper, monkey wrenches, gauntlets for TIG welding in that one, and then I've just got boxes of stuff in there. So I thought to myself, since this one is the only top box that I have that's got a bottom box, I might as well put it on it. Then I can just roll it about as and when I wish. And what I might do is put that smaller one in that place, and then move the big one to the right. Then I've got a little work area on the end of my bench there, and I've got work area on the end of this bench. That sounds like a plan to me. Got another welding plant over there. That's my TIG plant, but it also does stick, so I might give it a go. I've never tested it. I bought it off a friend. I never used it. Oh, I've got it out. I don't know whether to leave it in the corner or to get it out and use it, to tell you the truth. It's I'd need to get a new handle for the stick. It's a pretty good one, I think. There's TIG and MMA, or stick as the Americans probably know it as. 200 amps, which is pretty good. The stick plant that I've got only goes up to 110, so if I need any more, 200, this will do the job. I don't know what it will do fatigue though. I assume it still does a 200 fatigue as well. Got my little amp gauge there. Background current, pulse rate, fatigue, pulse frequency, fatigue, and post flow time, all fatigue. The only one you need for stick is your amps. You don't need nothing else. Power supply indication, abnormal. Let's plug it in, shall we, and see if it actually does anything. Does work then. Whether it welds is a different story, but it comes on. That's alright. Nice. Well, I don't know why it hasn't got an on and off switch. Maybe it has at the back. Yeah. That must be it. Oh yeah, there's your on and off switch. Well, it hasn't left me with a lot of room here, but it's left me with more than I had. I could still put some stuff there and work on it. I'd like to get my vice. I've got a vice somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. It's my little diddy one. Look, I have got a proper vice that when I built the benches I kept meaning to put on, but I never did. So I don't know where I'm going to put it. That bench is not very sturdy. That bench is much sturdier. So I probably might put my vice there or something somehow. So yeah, there's loads of stuff here. I don't quite know what it is. I'm going to have to look about. And I've used the old trusty beast there to get rid of most of the cobwebs and dead spiders and other bugs and beetles that are laying around. Now I've just got to sort the boxes out. That box is nice and snug over there, but I've got to sort all this out, whatever's going on. I found a tin of spray cans. I found some spray paint that ain't even been opened, which is, what is it? White. And, yeah, some speakers that I'm going to sell. That's going in the bin. Some speakers in there, but do I want them? Do I want them? Look, this is the problem when you're a hoarder. You want everything. The post has come. This is really strange. I ordered some grinding discs, like from an actual company, but they've sent them in like, there was like loads of bubble wrap, which I'm putting in the bin. Now they've individually wrapped each one in like cling film. It's well strange. Why would they do that? Oh well. Right, I better look at this one. This is me MIG wire. Now I know you're going to be looking and going, hold on a minute, you've got a really big like plant. Why have you ordered some small spools of wire? I'll tell you the reason why. Because two of these from Oxford Welding Supplies was like £5.60 for two of these small ones. Whereas if I get the 2 kilogram roll spool that I usually get, it's like 46 quid or something just for one. And I know obviously it's a 2 kilogram, so it's like bigger than both of these put together. But I didn't have any money to buy this with, so I just had to get the small reels. I was just going to get one, but then I noticed they were doing a deal thing where you can get two for £5.60. So I was like, well, I might as well just get two. So I did. So I'm only going to need to do a little bit of welding. Both of these wires put together, there should be more than enough to do the small bit of welding that I need to do on that buggy, and a bit of welding elsewhere. So there should be more than enough. You know, when I get some spare money, I'll get some bigger spools, but this will be fine as long as it does fit on. It should fit on. Can't see why that wouldn't go through there. So small wire should be perfectly fine. After I've finished doing my tidying project, I found a fuel filter, brand new oil filter, which has never been touched. A brand new timing belt, cam belt. I have no idea what it goes to. Could go to any of my cars I've had in the past. No idea. All brand new, never been touched. Tin full of an old oily air filter, some nuts and bolts. Right. We've got this really old oxo tin. Sounds like nuts and bolts. Yeah, nuts, bolts, screws. Oh, screws. Come in handy. 1992. Right. Oh, bloody Bloody hell, I can't walk around in here, man. So much stuff. Where's it all come from? I found this bore honing tool that I've never opened because I probably bought it for some reason, and I've still got this box of nitro bits. It's got wheels in it, it's got glow starter in it, a spanner and everything. I've just advertised it on Spock. I don't want to chuck it. I know I said if it don't go I'm going to chuck it, but it's such a waste. I can't throw stuff away. It's like an illness that I've got. I just can't throw stuff away. So I've advertised it on Spock for £5. You know what, if someone offers me £1, I'll just take it, man. Just take the bloody thing. You're not going to believe what I've just found. I was rooting around down there looking, just trying to make some room, and I found like these. Well, I didn't know I had that black one for a start, and I found these. I've got this one here for the tools. Blimey. I remember this bag. I bought this when I was about 16 just to carry about, because I used to just carry about tools everywhere in the back of the car. Tie levers, look, spanners, screwdrivers, pliers, more screwdrivers. I've got a hammer, a knife, tie levers, loads of stuff in here. And in here I found this one. I didn't even know I bloody got that. I've got some Velcro coming handy one day. What's this one? Tyre paint. Oh look, I knew. Do you remember when I done that video and I said I know I've got some good punch repair kits somewhere? There we go. I knew I had them somewhere. There's another one. We've got paintbrushes. Oh, I've been looking for that. I knew I had one of them somewhere as well. Loads of T-handles. T-handles everywhere. What have we got here that I've never opened? Right, got a meter, a logic probe. Never opened that. Loads and loads of cable ties. What's we got here? Circuit tester. Never been opened. All this stuff that come in handy. Adjustable spanner. I knew I had an adjustable spanner, but I could never find it. I bought some the other day. Oh, this would be nice. Little switch. Nice little switch in there. Switches always come in handy, especially these type of switch. Very handy. Little T-handles. T-handles are everywhere. Is that another pair, or is that the same pair I just had? I don't know. Sharpie. A spark plug. Don't know what that's for. Could be for that moped, for all I know. Loads of screwdrivers. Allen key sets. Mate, brand new paintbrush. Oh look, another one. God. Well, never knew I had half of that. Oh, is that another adjustable spanner? Is it the same one? I don't know. Well, there we go. I love it when I find useful stuff. And it's a nice bag as well. Draper. Even though I had it. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh look, there's them other axle stands. Oh, remember all these videos I was doing, and I was like, oh, I've got all this stuff, but I don't know where it's gone. I can't find any of it. Well, I could never find my axle stands, look. So I didn't need to buy that other set that I bought. Alright, let's have a look, see what we got in here. Oh, that's pretty handy, isn't it? It's like one of those really crappy tool sets. I think I know where I got this from actually. One of my ex's parents bought it for my birthday, if I remember correctly. I forgot I had it though, sitting in the corner down here. What's in here? Oh look, spanners, Allen keys, what are they, metric? No, imperial, or whatever. Get mixed up with them. Right, what's in here then? Oh, all them cable ties. I knew I had loads of cable ties. Bloody fell, there's a nice screwdriver. Got a battery tester, alternator tester, loads of cable ties. What's in here? Looks like a multimeter. Crimpers. Crappy crimpers. Oh. Well, I'll sort that out and have a look and see if I can find a use for that. That's pretty handy actually, just for a crappy one. I might put it in the van. That's what I'll do. Stick it in the van, it'll always come in handy, won't it? Well, that small one is a load of rubbish. What I had to do was, it's my fault for trying to be cheap. Well, I wasn't trying to be cheap, I just didn't have enough money, but this 15 kilogram roll that I usually buy, I didn't know it, and I should have thought about it, and it's obvious to me now, but it has a bigger hole. This goes on the spline in there, so it wouldn't fit on. So that little diddy one for them little small compact like mini welders, obviously it's got a diddy little hole. It doesn't fit on there, does it? So I had to rather badly, and it took me a while, because anyone that's ever dealt with MIG wire will know that it's very springy because it's been coiled up on here. It's been coiled up on the roll for however long. So it's very springy, and any chance it gets, it will literally just spring out everywhere. So it took me ages to go and enlist a little bit of help, and we re-rolled it back onto my old 15 kilogram spool. And I've just put it on, I've just fed it through, I've just taken the feed line off, sleeve, and I've just put the shroud back on, and I've just fed it all through, and we've got some wire on there now. Ain't got a lot on there, but and it's not very well round. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if that's going to keep jamming up, but it's better than having nothing, so we're going to see what happens. So let's get going, let's go and do a little bit of welding, shall we? So I finally fixed my my bolt on the door. I think it's still gonna, because the door moves, it's difficult to get that in. I've got to move that because the door goes up and down as the weather. But at least the bolt's fixed now, so I can actually use that again, because that had come off, it snapped off. Fix that again anyway. Well, since I don't feel like doing a lot of grinding today, I've decided I'm going to spend my time, I ain't got a lot of it left, to just fix up these bits here where it's snapped off. Now I've used the world's longest ratchet strap and I've pulled it pretty much to where it looks like it used to be, because them gaps have all closed up now, pretty much. That one's still got a little bit to go, but I don't want to snap it off completely, because then I'll have to start from scratch. But I'd say that's pretty much where it needs to be. And really, that looks like it's in an alright position. There, where the steering wheel would be, where you'd be sitting. I think that's where it's meant to be, really. Doesn't look too bent either. Looks pretty straight from where we're standing. So, I'm going to grind off any more paint and dirt what's there and weld it up. I'm having to readjust my amps and my wire speed because it's very, very thin metal. didn't really go to plan because that metal was really thin, but I managed to patch it up. Not welds I'm going to be proud of, that's for sure, but it's done. So at least I don't have to worry about that anymore. That front one was a pain. I had to build up some weld around the outside because it kept caving in. I know you're all going to say, oh, you're using too much heat. Shut up. It's alright, stop panicking. Little bit of wire hanging off that one, but it's alright. So, and then I just got that bit over there to weld up, but I'll do that later on. I've got a lot of stuff I wanted to do today, and the time's already nearly 2 o'clock. So, oh well. I will get around to grinding off a lot more of that paint at some point. But because I was waiting so long for the delivery to come, for the wire and the grinding discs, and I've still got a lot of this tidying up to do. Look at all the mess. So, at least we've done some of it. At least I got some of it done. Sweet.